Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 3. Again, I am Jason from Explore Orlando, a travel advisor with Explore Orlando. And with me, as always, is my brother, Jeff, my co-brother, my co-pilot. Jeff, how you doing?
I love it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I love it. The Taco Bell bell. That was awesome.
So,
Watch the channel.
as you could probably hear on the podcast, we got a little more production value. Lighting's a little bit better. We're working on that, but the audio should be better. Look, we put money into the podcast, everybody, like we promised.
Huge upgrades.
Yes, microphones, everything else. So hopefully the audio is getting better. Like I said, that was our promise to you guys. Was every week we try to get a little bit better, and hopefully you're seeing those results, and you guys are liking the videos as you watch them and hear them, and make sure you're subscribing down below. Or put a comment in. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you have any comments on the video. Tell us if you want us to talk about anything. Hey, we'll do it. So
yeah, please do.
But besides production value that we're working on, the big news is we have a name for the podcast. So
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, Main Street to Midship is what we'll be known as from here on out. So Main Street to Midship will be our podcast. And I think we've got some big plans in the future for this podcast. Now that we have a name, it makes it a little bit more marketable, and it just is better than Jason and Jeff's podcast, or Jeff and Jason's podcast,
and we have its own channel now. Its own channel on YouTube. So huge. The logo. Make sure you subscribe to this channel.
That's all Jeff, by the way. He got it all, created the channel, the email, everything. Jeff is so good with that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm so excited. So excited for this podcast.
Yeah, dude. It's great. So we, and thank you to Jared at Explore Orlando. He recommended the software that we're using, and so far we're pretty pleased with it. I got to say, Riverside.fm. So if you guys are interested in doing your own podcast, I'd check it out. It makes life so much easier now.
Yes.
It's all done through one software, one piece of software.
Yeah,
one
it's a huge
app,
upgrade.
Whatever. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. Like I said, sound bites. You guys will see as the podcast goes on. We've definitely added some production value here. So
my man Jared coming in clutch yet again, man.
Jared's the best, man.
Yeah,
Jared's the best. I had a great call with him earlier this week, just kind of checking in. I do like to check in from time to time and kind of tell him what I've got going on. But yeah, we love Jared and Molly and Brian and Morgan over there. The leadership team at Explore Orlando are great. So, hey, if you're looking for a free quote or free services, travel services, definitely reach out to me in the link in the description. You'll find there's a little form there you can fill out with the information that hey, where you want to go, Disney, Universal, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruises, anywhere. So any of those places, really. And I'll definitely send you a free quote. I don't charge you for any of my services. I get paid by Walt Disney or Disney World or Universal. So, and the cruise lines, you guys don't owe me anything. So
doesn't cost you a dime.
It doesn't cost you a dime. Yeah. And so, but yeah. So anyways, enough with that stuff. Moving on to the show. Oh my goodness. We had a call earlier this week. We were just chit-chatting and we were like, man, we want to do another podcast as soon as possible. What are we going to talk about? Man, there is nothing to talk about. Oh my goodness. Come it was a Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
It was just like every day this week. It was one thing after another, after another, after another.
Yeah.
So much to talk about. So we'll lead into it with a little bit of Universal news to start with. So the big news there was Halloween Horror Nights. Universal announced the addition of another house. They released the name of the next house, which is Stranger Things Season 5 to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm pretty excited about it. What about you, Jeff?
Yes. So went to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time ever last year. Not a huge horror fan. Super excited about Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. So super excited about that house. I cannot wait to go back. As not a horror fan, I loved it last year. It was great. Yeah. It was fantastic. And like Jason can help you out with tickets. There's lots of those tickets.
Definitely.
He's gonna help me out with the tickets yet again this year. So yeah, I cannot wait to go back.
Universal has special packages just for Halloween Horror Nights if you want to stay at the resort, and which I highly recommend, by the way. Go to the park. Really, I think the best way really is to go stay on property, Universal property, if you can. go to the park the day of the night you're going to Halloween Horror Nights, because they'll let you stay in the park. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to exit out of the park and stand there with everybody else,
Yep.
thousands and thousands and thousands of people waiting to get in.
Yep.
That crush at the gate. They have special area for you inside the gate. Honestly, it's like the ultimate cheat code, the best way to do it. Well, besides a VIP package, which I'd be happy to sell you one of those too, trust me.
Yeah, it was a huge advantage. The people like got to stay inside the park. We were outside the park. We went in, and we could see everybody inside the park already, and it's like, man, that'd be awesome. That'd be a huge advantage.
I had some clients last year do it, and that's what they did. They made that day their Universal Studios Day, and then they put them in a different little area until HHN started. It was great. It was great. Yeah. So, kind of not so great news, and Universal's not the only entity to ever do this. Release good news and maybe not so good news on the same day. But parking, Universal also announced the same day, very quietly. They announced that
I didn't even hear about it.
So City Walk parking, this is from the Universal News Today website. They announced that Universal City Walk parking will now be charged regardless of what time you show up. Used to be you could show up later in the evening and they waived the parking. Not so much. So not so much anymore. So if you wanna play, you will pay to come in. So just kind of a bummer, I gotta say. As much as I love Universal, it's a little bit of a bummer. I'm sure they have their reason for doing it, but it is what it is. But so if you want to come in a little bit later, maybe get a little bit of HHN if you've got the season pass to HHN. Unfortunately, you're going to have to pay for parking, or you're going to have to figure out some other way. Honestly, the best way to do it, stay on property at a resort. You get free transportation to City Walk and to the parks.
And if you're already at the park, you already paid for parking. It's all day. So I think that might be to cut down on some what's going on over at Disney. We're going to cut down on some little loopholes that have been going on, or just walking around, maybe not using businesses, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh, buddy. That's probably, sadly, one of the biggest, most talked about stories of the week. And we'll get to that here coming up. But
sure.
One of the other, in which I thought was great, Universal, Epic Universe, I'm heading there in September, heading down there for a FAM. It's like a big get together for travel agents, travel partners, where they do a lot of training and show you a lot of stuff on the resort, kind of help you get familiarized to better help your clients. And so I'm going to take that opportunity to finally get into Epic Universe. I'm so excited. This park looks amazing. And you were telling me that Universal is looking to add a nighttime show to Epic Universe.
They are, yeah. It's supposed to be not just fountains or anything like that. They're going to add fireworks and everything like that as well. When they first opened the park, they did have a big fireworks show and fountain show. That unfortunately wasn't permanent, but it looks like maybe that was the plans all along. So that's awesome. And there was also the talk where they're going to have the Celestial Park only pass, or so you can get into the main part of Epic. Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see, like, if you can see the nighttime shows from there. Yeah, hey, that might add a fourth park to our nighttime rotations during the week. You get some nighttime shows over at Epic, which would be awesome. I'd love to see that. See that. So that would be huge news. Huge.
Definitely. Maybe we can make that happen. Get you a day pass. We can get in there with you. I'd love to experience Epic with you guys. Man. I know Amanda and I would love to experience it with you and Maya. So
you just have to drag me out of Burke. I think you're gonna have to drag me out of How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon?
I feel like I'm gonna stay in Burke all day long. It's just I'm not gonna want to leave. It's
I was kind of into that, but it was kind of more tail end. So, I think with Amanda and my son, they're big Harry Potter fans. So,
true. Yeah, I want to see Harry Potter as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I've always said that Universal does such a great job with their theming when it comes to the Harry Potter property that I am just totally psyched about seeing that, going through that portal where you go through into the ministry there, and it just looks amazing. So nothing the monster universe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the Frankenstein. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, that thing looks amazing.
Yep. So that's my kid's favorite ride is the Monsters Unchained. Oh my gosh, yeah, they ride that all day long. So that was the best ride in the park. Oh man,
awesome.
I cannot wait to see all that stuff.
Yeah,
But the theming in that entire park is top. It's just
yeah,
like the Harry Potter theming,
yeah,
but through the entire theme park.
yeah.
I
The
can't wait to
Mario
see
world,
that.
Mario world. It's the biggest of all the Mario worlds, from what I understand.
It looks
Um,
amazing.
it's bigger. It's definitely bigger than one in California, which is awesome. So it looks pretty amazing. So
Yeah,
I'm so psyched too to hear the kids say that, because that is what I'm most excited about, is the
yeah,
whole, like, those classic monsters,
yeah.
which is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
I could imagine seeing burning blades too. That looks so
That
awesome.
is, oh, was that great or what?
It
And the
was.
pub itself looks
Yeah,
awesome too. I definitely, we say awesome too much. Sorry.
yeah,
It looks amazing.
yeah.
It's
Change it up.
insane.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
it's
can't wait to see that with my own
insane.
eyes.
So anyway, so that really what I had for Universal news this week. Did anything else I might have missed, or that I'm sure we're missing something? Definitely
Yeah,
drop it.
probably
Like I
missing
said,
something.
drop a comment below. Let me know if we missed something. We'll include it on the next show.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Please
um,
do.
but probably the big story this week is what Disney's doing again with bus and water taxi from Disney Springs back to the resorts. So, as you might have heard, Disney is going to begin restricting, or really, I believe they already have, haven't they? But they were starting it. If not, they're starting it soon, where they're restricting the water taxis and the buses to resorts to only resort guests,
Hmm.
or guests who have, or anybody that has a dining reservation at that resort. So I know this kind of rubbed a lot of folks raw. Disney's, they've said that, the whole reason they're doing that is because people are taking advantage of the free parking at Disney Springs to get to the park. To me, that's so much work.
It
That's
is a
just so much
lot of
work
work. It's a lot of work.
to
It doesn't make
get to the
sense to me.
park.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know anybody that did it, but I mean, we pass
yeah,
holders around this area. You wouldn't do that because you can
you
park at any
wouldn't.
of the parks for free.
Right.
You would have to go from Disney Springs to a resort and then hop a bus from a resort to a park. It would take a really long time. It's a lot of work for the $35 just to save the
I
$35.
think
I'm not really sure.
it would take you at least an hour.
Yeah, the amount
At
of people that
least.
were doing that, I'm not sure that was a lot of people that were doing that, but maybe it was. It just would be so surprising to me
Yeah. I
if they
mean, they've
think
done
that
it
that's
before
really the
around,
issue.
yeah. They've done it before around busy times.
Hmm.
This time, and it was only temporary, but the hot rumor is that it's going to be permanent. So,
Permanent
and
July 2nd, I think it's July 2nd. It's going to be
yeah,
permanent here in July. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Which I mean, I would get it if it was just during that time, because it's a busy time during the summer at the resort, because everybody's coming in town to see the fireworks and July 4th, and it's a big holiday time. I get that. But making it permanent, you brought up some good points as to we foresee some issues down the road.
yeah, it's with what we used it for. Like we would go to Disney Springs whenever you see us do a beignet review. We park at
Mhm.
Disney Springs and we take the water taxi over to Port Orleans. A lot
Because
of
you
the
can't
time,
park at the resorts.
a lot of the
A lot
times you
of them.
can't. That's actually why I
Yeah.
tested on the churro waffles that we got at Caribbean Beach. I had
Hmm.
to know if you could park there and go get
Hmm.
them because how else you'd have to go somewhere to Disney Springs and park. That's probably where we would have gone and
Hmm.
taken a bus over, but that eliminates that. Luckily, we were able to park at Caribbean Beach, but I'm not sure about Port Orleans if you're able to. That's something else we're going to have to test now. And then going to Port Orleans just for the beignets, I'm not sure how often that will happen. Maybe the ghoulish beignets during Halloween, I might go for those. But
Yeah.
it just makes stuff like that a little more difficult. Or at least
Hmm.
Saratoga Springs, you still can, which they have the cheeseburger egg rolls, spring rolls now. You can
Hmm.
walk from Disney Springs to Saratoga, so there's another option there. It's just going to make it a little
Hmm.
more difficult for that. And that was to go there and spend money. And you can't make a reservation to go buy cheeseburger, spring rolls, or beignets, or so you
Well, I
don't
thought your
technically have a
bigger point and
reservation.
concern was the boardwalk,
Oh yeah, the
especially with all the
boardwalk.
announcements of the businesses that are coming to the boardwalk and the new experiences and stuff. A lot of that is not reservation based. So are they just going to, how are they going to do that? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really think that Jelly Rolls leaving the boardwalk, which I love Jelly Rolls. It was
Oh,
such
it's
a good
great.
time, but I only really got to go there when I was staying at either Swan and Dolphin or the
Mhm.
Boardwalk or something like that,
Yeah.
because you're not allowed to park at the Boardwalk and go to any of the businesses at the Boardwalk without a reservation. So Jelly
Yeah.
Rolls you didn't have a reservation for. So I thought that really probably limited the amount of people that could go into Jelly Rolls.
Yeah.
So it made that a little more difficult if you weren't staying right there.
Yeah.
So them adding, they just announced that, and you can't park at Disney Springs either, and then take a bus now over to Jelly Rolls. So I'm not really sure if you parked at Epcot and you walked into the boardwalk, you have to make sure that you leave and get back into Epcot before it closes at 9 o'clock,
Nine
or you're
o'clock.
not going to make it back to your parking lot. You have to
Yeah.
take an Uber around or a Lyft ride
Maybe
share, excuse me,
maybe
all the way to the
Hollywood
front.
Studios.
But you got to
I
be
think the
back,
best way would be Hollywood Studios and take the Skyliner
or you can walk. You
or
can
the
walk.
water taxi. Or you can walk. That's true.
It's about a 20-minute walk, so it's a long walk, but
Folks,
that's
of course, he would bring up or you could walk,
yeah,
and it would
because
totally escape my mind.
yeah,
You
the
know.
Skyliner's not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of heights, so yeah, we did a video on that. It was only a 20-minute walk. Actually, it was
Yeah.
shorter to walk than it was to ride it, but I did
Yeah.
get the steps in. But yeah, other than parking at Hollywood Studios and walking over there or taking the Skyliner, if you're gonna take the Skyliner, you gotta make sure you get back to the Skyliner before it closes.
That's
I'm
true
not
too.
sure how late the new spot. So they did announce that they're bringing back sort of a club hurly burly. It's going to be like during the daytime. It's going to be
Yeah.
trivia and stuff like that, and some small
Like a
bites, I
jazz
guess.
club.
Yeah, and it's family
Yeah.
friendly during the day, and then at nighttime it's going to be 21 and up. So I'm not sure
Yeah.
how late that's going to stay open, but it might stay open later than the Skyliner. So you have to be aware, and you can't park at Boardwalk. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. Yeah,
Sure.
there's
I
there's the
forgot. I have
Boardwalk
all this production
transportation.
stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
boardwalk
left off the
transportation.
Universal one, but yeah, Boardwalk exactly.
Yeah,
I thought this picture is from our EO files. I
perfect.
thought this was perfect with the bus going to
Yeah,
Boardwalk.
it's gonna make it a little
So
difficult. It's gonna be interesting. I know that it's gonna affect us the most going to resorts to try things
yeah,
and purchase things like that. But again, the boardwalk as well. Like that would have been the backup, is to take a bus from Disney Springs, or so it's gonna
well,
make it a
just
little more difficult.
that's why Disney did it. They knew it would be difficult for you because they hate content creators, right?
Yeah, yeah, I don't
That's
think
what I
so.
hear from everybody else.
Yeah, don't
Just
believe what
hates
you hear on the
content.
credit on the internet. Yeah. No, no, no.
I
They
saw
enjoy
it on the
they
internet.
enjoy
It
the
has to be true.
exactly. They enjoy the friendly ones, the ones that follow the rules, and definitely rule follower right here. So
Yeah, definitely, definitely,
yeah,
exactly. So
awesome.
so we'll see, man. Time will
Yeah,
tell. I'm excited for some of the stuff. I'm a little leery about going from Jelly Rolls to that jazz club, but
yeah,
just because I really enjoyed that atmosphere and
yeah,
from what I understand, a lot of the cast members would go there, when they were off or
yeah,
and have a good time, and that was a great crowd in there. Every
yeah,
time we'd go in there, you could tell like some of the cast members that were in there.
yeah. They give them a
It was
discount
always a
on the
great
cover.
time.
They give them a
Yeah,
discount on the cover,
yeah,
so that was really cool. Another thing
yeah.
coming to the other thing they announced. I mean, I'm not huge into making my own soaps, but if you are a huge Basin fan, they're going to open up another Basin location like they have at Disney Springs over at the boardwalk. There used to be, what was it, Riverwalk or something like that. It was a kind of a smaller restaurant, but that's been empty for a while, and I think that's where that Basin's going to go. It's not a
Yeah.
huge storefront, but if you like making
I
your own
haven't been into
soaps and stuff,
making soaps since I left that Fight Club.
yeah,
Just to be clear.
you don't talk about it. Remember, well, you just broke
Oh,
rule number one. Yeah,
oops.
yeah. We'll see where that ends up going, man. But I'm not sure with
Yeah.
that transportation. I don't know if it'll affect us a whole lot. I don't
Time
know.
will tell.
Yeah, the
So,
beignets are gonna be
yeah.
harder to get, but
But hey, big news of what's going on now is at Disney Springs. You were telling me the great news: level 99
I'm so excited
coming
about
along.
this.
We're getting close.
Yeah, I love like escape rooms and like puzzles and stuff like that. That is right up my alley. And I actually watched the trackers video when they were invited to level 99, and
Yeah.
wow, I am extremely excited now. It opens, oh man, June 29th, and tickets go on sale June 22nd. So this coming Monday.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I cannot wait. I'm going to be in line on Monday to purchase
Yeah.
tickets. We're going to try. My oldest, your nephew, wants to go there for his birthday. He pushed his birthday back 2 weeks,
Cool.
so that we could possibly go there for his birthday. So we'll be
Cool.
getting some tickets and trying it out pretty early.
Good deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that Disney did that with creators like the Trackers, and they had some other creators there. But I had honestly I had no idea what Level 99 was going to be. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, is it another arcade? Like, what is it?
Yeah.
And that video was so great because it
Yeah.
explained. Like, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
It's a place I'm not going to be going to very much, but
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah, I'm super super excited for it. It's
Yeah.
something that's completely different. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Yeah.
That used to be
It looks like it's a
uh,
lot of fun.
a Disney Quest over there, so I
Right.
really was sad to see that it didn't get upgraded. I think Disney Quest was pretty awesome. I think it could have
Yeah.
been just upgraded. It wasn't getting the love that it needed. The NBA
Yeah.
experience I didn't understand. I never went. It was only open for a couple of
Yeah.
months, but
Yeah.
and now it's
Yeah.
going to be level 99. I think that that's going to be a great
This
spot.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hmm.
I think you're really going to like it. I don't think you're going to be disappointed from what we saw in the video, and I think the kids are going to love it. So
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a
um,
lot of fun.
that'll be great. I'll be interested to see any footage that you take when you go in because I know you'll be taking footage, right? You'll be
Oh
taking
yeah,
footage.
oh yeah, oh yeah. We get lots of footage. We'll get lots of footage. Yep.
So yeah, it'll be awesome to see your footage.
Yeah.
Because where they took the video was at a different one. It was
Yeah.
up in the DC area there,
Mhm.
Virginia. But I think, and so it'll be curious to see what this one's going to look like and all the different games that they have, and
Yeah.
it'll be good too because they were all adults. So I'm kind of curious to see if they have different stuff for the younger folks, the younger kids, and
Yeah, we get a
well,
full range from 17. It'll be 17 to 10. So
yeah,
we'll get a good test of all.
it's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Cannot wait for that.
But yeah, so and then oh yeah, I almost forgot too. The other Disney Springs news, we got some openings coming. Besides the soap thing, we've got the Six Ravens, the
Disney Springs, yeah. Six Ravens. Six Ravens, yeah. At Gideon's second location.
Gideon second location.
Yeah, Gideon's is
Supposed to be more savory. You were saying?
Yes, it's going to be savory. You have Gideon's, which is all sweets and cookies and stuff like that, and then we're going to have some savory options. I heard hand pies, something like that. They even have, I think, a description like medieval hand pies, but we'll see. I'm excited for that location. I'm actually more excited than the sweet spot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I have a sweet tooth, but I like all food. I don't discriminate against food. So
Well,
yeah,
I'd say Gideon's. Just about anything at Gideon's is great, and
Yeah.
I totally dig how they're decorate, like
the
how they
theming
decorate.
and
Their
yeah, it's
theming
awesome.
is just so
story.
awesome. And the
Yeah.
front of the Six Ravens looks amazing. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to get in there and check that place out as well. So
I don't think it's going to be as big as Gideon's is because Gideon's has that corner spot.
yeah,
This was the Art of Shaving, which was a lot smaller.
which
But
not a very big. I went
Yeah.
in there once when it was still open. It's not a very big area, but so there'll be a long line.
oh yeah,
Just be ready for long
It's gonna
lines
be-
for as they've gotten really good at Gideon's. I mean, there's always a line, but if you get there early enough, it tends to move fairly quickly. So, but
yeah. If it gets too long, they'll put you on a virtual queue, which is nice.
yeah.
So
The only thing is it's a little bit tighter of a space there
hmm
where it's at than where Gideon's is, because like
Yeah.
you said, they've got that corner building, so you can wrap around down that
Mhm.
other side.
Yeah.
But they got it figured out.
yeah, they don't really interfere with anything at Gideon's, but I don't know. I think that like what is it the honey place that's there and oh man, I think is that the ganachery that's down there? Yeah, the ganachery's
Mhm.
down there. So
Mhm.
it's going to be interesting to see how they run the line because I know there's going to be one, or they'll have to do more of a virtual line than Gideon's does.
Virtual
I guess.
line.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be
we'll
interesting
find
to see.
out. I'll be
Can't
there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hey, I want to take us out to the West Coast. We had a little bit of news from Disneyland this week concerning the Autotopia. So-
I'm so excited.
You know what? I'm right there with you, brother. I mean, so as you know, the state of California is, they're one of the strictest states in the country when it comes to their environmental regulations. So So they've actually fined Disney last year over $56,000 because the Autotopia, which is the same type of attraction as we have in Disney World, of the Tomorrowland Speedway, they have those cars that run on basically those lawnmower engine. I don't know what you want to call it, little small engines.
Basically.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, exactly. So they ended up paying over $56,000 in fines in the state of California because they didn't have emission controls on these engines.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got a new law set to take effect come February 1st of next year, and Disney is going to have to replace and has stated this week that they will replace those engines with electric engines. They're going away from the gas and they're going to EV. So all electric vehicles. So we'll see how they do it. You know, will you get the sound? Will the Imagineers get a little creative? I hope, because otherwise I feel like you're just driving a car-shaped golf cart.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do, and I think they will. I hope they do. I'd be awfully disappointed if they didn't do something to make it a little bit real. But I know this is something you and I talk about every time we walk through Tomorrowland and go by that Tomorrowland Speedway. I'm just like, especially now in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's so hot, and then you smell those fumes, and you're just like, oh my goodness, no. If we could just go to EV, get like Rivian, you know, Tesla's a little bit, you know, there's too much heat for a company like Disney to deal with. But just about every major automaker, manufacturer now has some type of EV car on the market. You know, maybe they could bring in somebody. They've got Honda, who's the sponsor there at Autotopia. Autopia. It's I want to say
that's a hard one to say. You want to say Autotopia,
yeah. Maybe they can change the name too.
Yeah.
While they're at it. But yeah, so we'll see. Disney hasn't announced a closing date. Obviously, they're going to have to close the attraction to switch out the cars with the new electric cars. And they also haven't announced, since there's not a closing date, there's not a reopening date either. But they definitely will be closed on February 1st if they haven't made that change when the new law goes into effect. So we'll see what goes on there. We'll keep our eye on it for you guys and see how that goes. But yeah. So,
I hope well, and I hope it makes its way over to Florida.
Over to the East Coast. I know. And you know what? Maybe if you don't like it, put a comment in the description down below. Let us know if you guys if you like the current engines, or if you want to see electric engines, or if you have a different idea altogether. We'd love to hear about it and see what you guys have to say. Love interacting with you guys. So, and hearing your ideas. I know a lot of you guys usually come up with some good ones. So, but anyways, next up, let's talk some Disney Cruise Line.
Listen out, here comes an announcement.
Yes. Here comes an announcement. We have an announcement from Disney Cruise Line. Any of you who have ever sailed DCL, you know that sound, and there's nothing that brings more comfort.
Yes.
And you feel the tension just going out of your body.
Yeah. You stop what you're doing. You want to hear. It's like, oh, it's going to be good.
Oh, this is going to be good. Yes. So I love that. My wife, she's like, I'm going to make that my ringtone. Or no, she said she was going to make that her morning alarm.
I don't know if I get up and just be like, oh.
I love that. Anytime they make an announcement on the ships, they play.
It's so nice. Yeah. It's perfect. That's perfect. They nailed it with that one. That was perfect.
So yeah, Disney Cruise Line.
Yep.
So this is one of the photos we took on one of our last trips there. So from Castaway Cay. So again, if you're interested in a quote, Disney Cruise Line or even Royal or Celebrity Cruise Line, definitely reach out. There's a link in the description below. Let us know, and we'll get you that free quote and find you the perfect cruise for you and your family. And I got to tell you, it's addicting. It's addicting.
Yeah, it is. Be careful, because
yes. So,
nice.
But anyways, so just a small story was selfie sticks are now going to be allowed up to 18 inches in length. They're going to allow selfie sticks back on the ships again. So that's kind of cool. That's a little bit of a minor news. One of the more controversial ones concerns door decorations. So if you've ever been on a cruise, all the cruise lines, basically, folks like to decorate their doors. It's part of the fun of cruising. we always, as soon as the rooms are ready, we head to our room, we get unpacked, we get settled in, and one of the first things we do after that is we get the door decorated.
Okay, we take
And
them
this
in
is
the
actually
carry
one of,
on when we go, so we can slap them on there before we even get our luggage delivered. So,
hey, there you go. There
yeah,
you go. Yeah, you don't have to wait for your luggage to show up because it may show up after your room is ready. That's true. That's a great point. That's a
yeah.
good tip.
Look at
That's a
that
good
one's
tip.
lit up in the middle there. I'm
Yeah.
loving that one right there.
The missus, man, she goes all out. There's
I'm
no
loving that one.
no, she don't do things half. You know what?
Yeah,
She
no,
yeah yeah.
that's awesome. That is awesome.
But so Disney has announced that they are from now on. When you decorate your door, it has to be just your door. So you can kind of see in that picture there, the little green area on either side of the door. Those walls are metallic as well in a lot of spots. And some staterooms have bigger sides on either side to decorate. So folks really they go all out. You'll see decorations not only on the door but on either side of the door. They have a whole theme and they get crazy. So Disney has asked from now on to just keep the decorations to the door. I think you're going to see other cruise lines, if they haven't already initiated this policy, they're definitely going to be going with this policy to kind of rein it in. But I'm a little sad because I didn't really see the harm in it, honestly. Maybe they're worried about damage to the walls and to the ship. I could see that. And I respect that. That's fine. But man, folks, you've seen them on the Disney
Yeah,
cruises you've been on. It's pretty awesome. It's almost an activity to basically go and walk the floors of all the guest rooms and
let's
see all
see.
the different things. I mean, everything from all the stuff that's evolved from door decorating, like fish extenders.
Yeah,
People hang that you can see where the door number is and that little character down on the above the door number. People hang these extended pouches and different things, and people exchange gifts. They sign up in the Facebook groups, and it's a lot of
mhm.
fun. But yeah, so I have heard though that fish extenders will still be allowed.
Okay.
But when it comes to decorations, they all have to be the magnetic ones, and you got to keep them to the door. So,
All right, that's
but
good. I'm glad you said that because I was curious if they're going to allow fish extenders. I know they talked about removing fish extenders for a while, a long time ago, and
mhm.
yeah, it kind of went back on that and they allowed that. That's an awesome activity. You can
It's
look
a
up
lot of
your
fun.
cruise on a Facebook group, and usually they'll close it at a certain point, but then another one opens, or you can
Yeah,
join a ton of them. But you
yeah,
get a list of the people that are in that group. You make something or you buy something that you want to give to everybody that's in your
hmm
group. You walk
yep.
around, everybody knows your cabin number. You walk around, you put something in their fish extender for everybody in their room. It was so much fun, but
Yeah,
the whole family
it's
loved doing
great.
it, walking around, finding. We would split it up throughout the whole cruise and be like, oh, it's fish extender time, and then we would go deliver for like an hour, and then
I used
finish it
it
up
as
the
a
next day.
marketing opportunity for the travel business. When we were on the Wonder in March, and we went around and like random doors, we had little magnetic items that we would put. I want to see if I had it. Oh, I can't find it right now. But we had little magnets that you could stick to your door that had the ship and the year, and that was really cool that we 3D printed and created. I say we. It was really my wife who is saving the day right now. So we 3D printed the Wonder and the year there, if you can see. So on the back, it's got a little magnet in it, and then it also has my information. You can't. I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but it has my contact information there on the back. So we were handing these out for free, and it was pretty cool. Like I said, the doors are made of metal. You can just stick them onto the door. So and ducks as well, and we still
Yeah,
do the ducks. I love the ducks
the
and
ducks
duck
are
hunting
awesome.
there.
Which
It's so cool.
which I've seen Disney has really gotten into in the parks. Actually, they will have the ducks first. They have a bunch of the ducks in the parks. We were just at Magic Kingdom, and they have a whole big section of all the ducks with all the different characters uh, in the actual park. So I've noticed that they've really hopped on board the ducks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
they're a lot
So
easier to
here's some
find
of the
now.
ducks there.
Yeah,
And people put a little card there,
they're awesome
and
keepsakes. Like it's such a
yeah,
fun activity.
commemorate
Uh,
your trip.
yep.
And even little
Yeah.
tiny guys. I don't know if you can see that guy. Little tiny
Oh
guy
wow, I never seen it
like
that
that.
small.
So,
You
but
can just go collecting them at Let's see, what is it? Boat dock, boathouse. The boathouse. You can just
House.
go collect them at the boathouse at the
Oh yeah.
Disney Springs. You get them in the blue drink. They just give you a little rubber ducky
Oh
on the
yeah,
top.
that's right. That's
You
right.
just go collect them. You get, a reward
One
for
of
every
the
one you get.
I remember going up at the elevator. When you go up the elevators, especially the forward elevators on the Wonder, you go up and Royal has like these manta rays and these things that
Yeah.
these big pieces of art. Well, and then people have like tossed ducks down. So you can't see it from the bottom, but when you go up the elevator, all you see is the tops of these art pieces. They're all covered in rubber ducks
Oh wow, I
that
haven't
people have
seen
just
that.
tossed. There's
Oh
ducks
wow,
everywhere. I wish they had
wow.
some kind of a value, like when people would throw like into a fountain. They throw a
Yeah,
coin and then they donate the money to like
yeah,
some children's charity or something like that. That would be
yeah.
cool.
Yep.
So, but yeah. So, man, I am dying for a cruise, dude. I am jonesing for a
Yeah, I
cruise.
cannot wait to get on
It's
the next cruise. I cannot wait. As soon as
it's only
this, as soon as I'm
oh
able, oh, we're going.
well, I reached out to you. That's why I was like, hey man, what's going on such and such a weekend? What do you got going on?
Oh,
And
gotcha.
because holy smokes, dude, the Jewel out of Fort Lauderdale, I was looking at cruises so cheap, inside
That's awesome.
staterooms for under $300,
Oh
and
man, that's awesome.
a non-refundable fare. So where you get the first person, it's under 300, and they
Hmm.
had several weekends that were right in that area between 291 all the way up to like three something under 400.
Oh
But
wow.
then you combine that with other offers like a buy one get the second person 60% off,
My
and
answer
they were
wasn't appropriate. Like, did I give you the wrong answer? What happened? I can change my answer.
don't
Oh,
worry, there's other weekends I'm going to talk to you about later. I
okay,
was looking at other
okay.
weekends.
I was like,
So,
cruising. I want to get on a
so
cruise so bad.
but yeah, because Amanda and I, we'd love to do a cruise with you and Maya,
Yeah.
and we talked about it. We were gonna our next cruise. We're definitely doing a podcast
Oh yeah, front
from the next
podcast, live
cruise,
streaming. Oh yeah, we're doing
live
it all.
streaming. We'll take time on the cruise. Obviously, embarkation's the day to do a live stream, right?
Yep.
You're right there in port. You have the benefit of the cell towers and the Wi-Fi in the area before you get out to sea, and then once we get out to sea, we can record a podcast from on the water there. And I think it would be great, especially like if we had some, really great background, if we were in the Caribbean, like Perfect Day or whatever,
Oh, it'd be so cool.
crystal clear blue water that's Perfect Day at Coco Key, man. Or Castaway if we're on a Disney cruise line. But yeah, dude, I'm looking at some of these cruises, and Royal's got a lot of good deals going on. Disney's got a lot of good deals too, including their bounce back offer right now, where they're offering up to on certain cruises up to 25% if you have a placeholder. So if any of you guys are holding on to a placeholder, 25 up to 25% on qualifying cruises that
Nice.
you can apply, because normally when you get a placeholder, Disney will give you 10% off your next cruise. Now they're extending it to either 20 or 25%. So I was working with a
Nice.
client this week that was looking at that. So, but I actually found her a better deal, and she can hold on to that placeholder because your placeholder is good for 2 years.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so maybe your next cruise she'll do it. So, but yeah, man. And let's see what else. We've gone through all the news and everything else. I'll take this off and go back to us. I'm sure people want to see our beautiful faces more than those pictures. So, um, yeah, right. Um, but yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy week, man. It's very busy week. I've been going through some medical stuff, nothing too crazy, nothing I can't handle. But anyways, so doing much better on that, and getting better every day. Looking forward to it. So yeah, man. When you guys let me know for the kiddo's birthday, let us know, and we'll come on down. So.
Yeah, absolutely,
Um,
absolutely.
so the kid, my kiddo, he moves in to college. We're accumulating storage containers and little bits of furniture all around my living room right now,
Nice.
for move-in day on the 21st of August.
Oh,
So
awesome, awesome.
yeah. So, but yeah, that was really all I had. Did you have anything else that you want to add? Like,
Uh,
how are things going in the park? Anything you noticed in the parks lately?
so yeah, it's going pretty good. It was busy. We had a couple, like, if you guys don't know, we live stream from the parks, Sunnyside Up FL, on TikTok and on YouTube. We're doing a lot of YouTube right now, trying to build up YouTube. But
Nice.
yeah, we were doing Magic Kingdom this past week. I wanted to do a double header, which Main Street Voyager, if he's listening, shout out to Main
Yeah.
Street Voyager. He did
Love
this
you,
a
Nick.
little bit ago. Yeah. So we wanted to do that, but both Hollywood Studios and Epcot were closed for paid events. So we went
Mhm.
over to Magic Kingdom, and it made it pretty busy. It's been getting busier and busier for the summer,
Definitely.
and it's hot. So if you guys are coming down this summer, please be prepared for the hot weather. If you're staying on property, if Jason gets you hooked up on one of the Disney resorts, I highly suggest a break in the middle of the day.
Definitely.
Go back, cool off in the pool, or a nice cool shower and a nap. I mean, that's my go-to.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Take some
just be
time.
prepared. Yeah, fans, get some fans. They have some amazing fans right now. They get like a little cool section right there in the middle, and you can
Hmm.
press that against your
I
skin.
always,
It's amazing how cold those get. Cooling
I always tell people,
towels.
like, build in an extra day at the parks if you want to just kind of stretch it out and take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're just going to go all out into the parks, try to build a day into where you can enjoy the resort
Mm-hmm.
and just take a break from the parks, because especially in this Florida heat, it's already, the beginning of June was wonderful. The weather
Yeah.
was beautiful,
Yeah.
but the reality of summer has definitely hit, especially this week. And
Yeah.
looking next week at temperatures in the mid 90s, mid to upper 90s,
Yeah.
and that heat index definitely above that. So
Yeah.
definitely
107.
stay hydrated.
107 on Friday was the heat index, so it
Yeah.
was hot, and a lot of
Yeah.
people were there. Just be prepared. Sunscreen, cooling
Sunscreen, big
towels,
floppy hat,
an
comfortable
umbrella,
clothes.
just
Yeah.
for not only because it'll probably rain in the afternoon,
Yeah.
but it can protect you from the
Oh,
sun.
I've done that. I brought
Yeah.
the rain umbrella and used that walking around the park on a hot sunny day in the summertime,
Hmm.
or just any time really, just to keep that sun off of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. And maybe that's a good idea for another show, is like our park tips.
Yeah.
I definitely have a cruise comparison show. I was going to compare Royal versus Disney. I've got some really good, I keep forgetting, I need to send you the notes on that one, but that should be a really good show. We've got a lot of great ideas for some shows coming up, everybody. So
Yeah.
definitely stay tuned. We definitely appreciate all the support that we've gotten so far.
Thank you, guys.
Those of you who have liked and watched the videos, and those of you who've commented, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really are so passionate about this project. We really want to make it work. One, I definitely want to allow people to see more what we can do, what I can do for them, and Explore Orlando can do for you. But also just the content that Jeff and Maya provide from the Sunny Side Up side of things, and just to help people just plan the best trips and have the best trips. You guys are investing so much money nowadays. Let's be honest, it's an investment nowadays to go to these theme parks and have a great vacation, or go on a cruise, and you really want to make the most of it. And we definitely want to help you do that. So
Absolutely.
and we just love helping people. We love, and that's really it, man. And we love entertaining people, and people always have questions. And it's great, man. I love seeing you guys in the parks and showing everybody everything. The Animal Kingdom live this morning was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
I thought for sure those two gorillas were about to throw down.
Yeah, it was
that's
interesting.
sick.
The gorillas were on today. You never know. Like, you always see something different in the parks. Always.
Yeah, man.
We like to show as much as we can, and we were, like you were saying, we were at Animal Kingdom this morning. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it was great.
in the parks.
That was great.
Yeah,
I love that you guys are going to the shows, and the Lion
Yeah.
King show and the Nemo show, and just showing off everything that's new in the park, great things to eat. Definitely check out Sunny Side Up FL on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube for sure. Definitely subscribe there if you can. It doesn't cost you a dime.
Yeah.
And if anything, it benefits you because of all the great content you guys put up. So
yeah. Thank you, guys.
yeah, man. Yeah, we love you guys, and thank you so much for all your support. So I think we've definitely bored people long enough.
Hope not,
Hope not.
because we're gonna be right back.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're coming back at you again here in just a few days. So
Yep.
we definitely want to keep at least once a week, get a new episode up, if not more frequently, as we try to build this thing, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
definitely.
let us know in the comments. We did some huge upgrades since episode 2 to episode 3. We got new audio, new video, lighting, stuff like that. We're
Yeah,
still gonna continue working on this. The new software. Thanks
yeah,
again, Jared. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
That
So let
first,
us know. Let us know. Thank
that's
you so
I always
much.
joked about the first episode that we posted was episode 1, but technically
There's
2.
2. One
The
was that
audio
bad.
was so bad. We had no idea what we were doing, and I was
No,
like,
no, no. But this has
"Can't
been so
post
much
this."
fun. So much fun. And next time I'll keep the microphone out of the picture. So
Oh, that's okay.
we'll get that
Hey
out of
man,
there. My
I want to work
boom
on my
my
lighting a
boom
little
guy.
bit more.
My boom guy.
Your boom guy. Yeah. What are you paying him for?
Well, I don't know.
So, but
Yeah.
anyways, all right, man. Well, listen, I'll let you close it out as always. But again, as I say, thank you again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I've been Jason from Explore Orlando. Definitely reach out if you want a free quote and take advantage of free services that we provide to help plan your next awesome vacation to the Orlando area and beyond. So, with that, Jeff, as always, I'll let you close it out, sir.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Again, I'm Jeff, part of Sunnyside Up FL. We're there on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. You click the link in the bio. It has all of our links to our social media. Thank you guys so very much for smashing that subscribe and like button. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And sharing this out if you enjoyed the content. And you have recommendations, let us know. Till the next
Yeah.
time we see you, please be kind and always look for that Explore Orlando and Sunnyside, you guys. Bye.